Alright, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Hawashai, Bahasham Hakwadash. Alright, double honors to our beloved elders and apostles, a great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. It's the brother Itazawan from the GMS Columbus, Ohio branch. Coming back again with another video through the Spirit, Lord willing, it is edifying. And pretty much through the Spirit, man, I just wanted to do a little quick hit. Alright. As I stroll through the city, spectating, on the outside looking in, just spectating on folly, okay? Seeing the things that, pertain to this world, the ways of the people, so on and so forth. And, something that came to my mind was like, man, you ain't missing out on nothing. All right, and it's the Spirit because the beloved brother, I believe from, where is he from? I want to say brothers in El Paso, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But the brothers, I believe, GMS Yawasop, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And through the Spirit, I had tapped into, just a brief glimpse of his video. And I forget how he phrased the acronym, the FOMO, feeling of missing out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, FOMO. All right, and it's a Spirit because I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, man, we ain't missing out on nothing, man. All this shit is whack. All right, this place is done. All right, the little bit of folly people try to chase, the fame, you know what I'm saying? The status and all that shit, man. All that shit is dead, man. And for young brothers who coming into this ministry, man, listen, you ain't missing out on nothing, man. All right, me being a young brother myself, just turning 26, man, and have dealt in the world and all that, heavily before coming into this ministry, man. You ain't missing out on nothing. All right, this world ain't got nothing to offer, man, at all, man. This place is passing away real quick. It's at the fashion. Real quick, Salaki, I'm driving. I'm about to park now. Ooh, willing, but again, just a little quick hit, man. All right. It's in Corinthians, right? Yeah, 1 Corinthians 1:7. It reads, 1 Corinthians 7:31, Salaki, it reads, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away, man. This place is passing away right before our eyes, man. All right, the mirth is gone, and we could get that as well. Salaki. In Isaiah the 24th chapter, real quick. Again, like I said, it's going to be a brief video. Just wanted to put something on wax real quick. But let's read this in the NLT real quick. It says, those that use, those who use the things of this world should not become attached to them. For this world as we know it will soon pass away, man. You see, so, although people of this world may have, some quote unquote status or, chasing the nightlife and, having fun and all that shit, man, this shit's about to pass away. All right. And, we look at the state of the world today, man, everything is just through. All right. Doesn't nothing hit like it used to hit, so to speak, man. Shit is dying down. Restaurants closing up, clubs closing up. I was going down the Popular Strip here in Columbus, Ohio. I'm just like, man, this shit is whack. It's all degenerate now, a whole bunch of YNs and, you know what I'm saying, and all that, man. Just, it's crowded and all that, but, and then, mingling in what's going on in the world. I'm like, man, this place is through. Mass majority of the people, man, is about to fall, man. We don't want to be caught up, in their judgment, man. What the scripture say in 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter. Real quick, let's get that. It's like, I'm all over the place, man, but again, man, this place is done. All right? Like the scripture said, we have no continuing city, man, in Hebrews. This is 2nd Esdras 8 and 50. It says, "For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Right? That's all you see, man. People walking with pride, thinking they got something going on. The whole time, man, they're running into a burning building, man, trying to, gain fame and success and status here while the economy is failing, So again, man, we're not missing out on nothing. We in the best case scenario, man, just serving Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, staying low key, staying out the way, and buckling up, bracing for impact for what's about to come down the pipeline, man. Again, man, we're not missing out on shit. All right? Excuse my French. But real quick, let's get Isaiah the 24th chapter real quick. We're going to close it. All right? Because like I said, man, this shit is just dying out, man. This is Isaiah 24. And let's see a good point to start at. Let's just get to the point. Verse 11. It reads, it says, "There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone." Right, man. The mirth of the land is gone. The joy of the land is gone. All right. It's a lot of fake smiling out here, man. Whole time. What's that in Proverbs? I always forget what it says. Is it 8? No, that's not it. Type in sorrow. Again, a lot of fake smiling going on. You know what I'm saying? People acting like they got shit going on, all proud and shit. Ain't nobody got nothing going on, man. If you ain't the elites, man, or, those who really linked in, you ain't got nothing going on, bro. Tell you that shit now. You ain't got nothing going on, man. Yep. Proverbs 14:13, it says, "Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness." Right? Again, people fake smiling, act like they, shit slapping and all that shit, man. Hey, man, people, go out and have a quote unquote good time and be back in misery, man. All right. Likewise us. You can't even, fully enjoy yourself here, man. Because there's just so much shit going on. So, like I said, again, man, we ain't missing out on nothing, man. This world is about to blow the fuck up. All right. At least, this age, so to speak, dealing with Esau, Edom, man. And again, this shit is through. It's over. So, again, man, just something quick to put on wax, man, late night. About to call it a night, man. Call Elohim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakodah Shalom.